Are we live? I'm just waiting. You're live. All right. How's it going, everyone? Josh V. Castro here. Hi. So today we're going to be learning Spanish. We are on day 13th of our Spanish learning journey. And let's give a high five to my wife for learning a total of 250 words. Wow. Good job, wife. Good job. Alright, we're gonna keep this short today because there's only like 18 minutes till the day is over. It's 11:43 p.m. my time because I live in the Philippines. Alright, so goodbye, Juan. Adios, Juan.
Adiós, Juan.
Mucho gusto. Mucho.
Gusto. Gracias.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Hola, buenos días.
Adiós, buenas noches.
Adiós, buenas noches. Hola. Nice to meet you.
Gracias. Adiós. Gracias. Adiós.
Hello, thank you, goodbye.
Hola, buenos días.
Hi, good morning. Or hello, good morning.
Buenas noches.
Good night. Buenos noches. Adios. Bye. Good night.
Gracias. Buenas noches.
Gracias. Buenas noches. Thank you. Good night. Or
Buenos
thanks.
días. Mucho gusto. Buenos días. Mucho gusto.
Hola. Yo soy Juan. Hopefully that's right. Okay. Mucho gusto. There you guys have it. Another perfect lesson today. Wait. Yeah. Duolingo is nice because, you know, you can get these sessions easily ace. I'm pretty sure you reach a point if you keep doing, like, if you say, because there's dailies, right? Right. So if you're doing these dailies and you're trying to complete the dailies, right? Ideally, you'd want to do more than 3 lessons, right? Listen to some exercises and all that stuff. So you'll reach that cap faster where your learning is more or less repetitive and they add more things. That's what I'm noticing with Duolingo. So it's good. It's a slow pace, but it guarantees that you learn. So thank you. And it's really gamified. All right, XP boost in the next 15 minutes. January challenge update. And don't forget our day 13 streak. Let's go. Keep learning tomorrow. All right, we're going to be moving on to language transfer now. We're going to skip the intro. And I keep forgetting his name. What's his name? All right, do the intro.
Hello and welcome to Complete Spanish. We're really excited about this new material, Language Transfer's first complete course, which is all you need to become a master self-directed language learner and steer yourself to fluency through practice of and exposure to Spanish, enjoying the fascinating journey of delving into language. Right after the first hour, you will be and feel like a Spanish speaker. With the thinking method, we are not just interested in teaching you Spanish in record time, but also about exploring the thinking processes, abilities, and habits which make us effective and confident language learners in control of our own learning process.
Mihalis. All right.
This will give you
Thank you, Mihalis. All right, hopefully I can interview you one day. That'll be really fun. But on to track number 13.
To do or to make in Spanish is hacer, and it has a silent H. It's Hacer.
Hacer.
So in most of Spain, actually, that would sound hacer.
Hacer.
But hacer in most of the Spanish-speaking world.
Hacer.
What verb type is it? What is the ending?
Er.
Verb. So actually, whenever we come across a new verb, we want to make a mental note. What is the ending? Or rather than make a mental note, just process it. Remember, we always want to do anything but memorize. So just looking and going, hacer, verb. Okay, just to get in that habit.
Hacer.
If we know it's an verb, we know how to work with it. So how would you say he's doing or making, she is doing or making?
Hacer. Hacer. He's doing or making. He's doing. Los hacer. Hacern? Hacers? Hacero? No, that's I.
You are formal, doing or making.
Hace.
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 You're doing it.
Lo hace. Oh no, yeah. Hace. Hacelo? No. It's either hacelo or lo hace.
Lo hace.
Yeah,
Lo hace. How would you say they're doing it or you guys are doing it?
You guys are doing it. Los hace?
Los hacen. Lo hacen.
Very good.
Hacen.
Very good. Lo hacen.
With the N, okay.
You informal are doing it.
You informal are doing it. Lo hacen. No. Hace. Hace it. Te. Hace te.
So what is the sound for informal you?
Te.
Hacen.
So for informal you, we add on an S to the he, she, it version.
Oh.
So we get
Haces.
haces.
Haces, okay.
You're doing it.
You're doing it. Lo haces.
Lo haces.
Good. The word for what in Spanish is que.
¿Qué?
How would you say, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Lo haces qué? What are you doing? Or it could be que. Que lo haces? But adding the que at the end is like nice.
¿Qué haces?
Que haces? And
Oh,
this is a way of
just
saying how are you as well. Que haces? What are you doing? What are you up?
¿Qué haces? What are you doing? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué será? Será? That's a song. Whatever will be, will be.
to? Good. So we see that for our verbs we have the principal sound of a, and then we add our n or s. N for they or you plural, and s for informal you. And for our ir verbs we have the key sound e, and we're adding on s for informal you, n for they, you plural. Now these associations between s and informal you and n and they or you guys, we're going to see all throughout the Spanish verb structure.
So this confuses me a little bit. Isn't this also a memorization? Having to remember which ending goes with
It
what?
is.
There's a difference
People.
between memorization and remembering. We're going to remember through not actively trying to memorize. So I'm not telling you shouldn't remember anything, you need to remember Spanish. I'm telling you that you're going to remember it much easier without the active process of trying to memorize anything, which blocks whichever processes we need for remembering. I like to describe it in this way, that you borrow information when you memorize it. But when you are applying it practically in this construction of these sentences, when you are looking from many different angles at the elements that we're looking at in Spanish, then you are internalizing it.
Well
And then it's really
answered,
yours, you're not
Mijalis.
borrowing it. Puedo in Spanish means
Puede.
I can.
I can.
I am able.
Puedo.
Puedo.
In Tagalog, I think, or Bisaya, it's puede. Posible. Yeah, puede. Puede ni mo kanon ng kaon ni mo. You are allowed to eat the food that you have right there, basically. So, puedo. Puede.
Good. Puedo. Spanish means I can. I am able. Puedo.
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 Good. Puedo. Puedo.
Puedo.
You're probably noticing as well that the D is quite soft when it comes in the middle of a word in Spanish rather than a hard D. Puedo.
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 So, puedo means I can or I am able, and the to form of the verb is an er verb. So, Puedo is an air verb. So how would you say he can, or she can, or it can, or you formal?
Puedo is an air verb. Puedo. Puedar. Wait. Puedas? Puede. Puede.
Well, can.
Puede.
Puede. And how would you say informally you can?
Puedes.
Puedes.
Good. Now, in English, we don't say can you to come, but it's what we mean. Now, this is an English problem. The English is taking the to away here. It does it sometimes. You don't say I must to come. You say I must come. No, it's like I am able to come. You can think of it this way, as we thought of I must come as I owe to come. So how would you say can you come, talking informally?
Can you come? Puedes to come. Venir. Puedes venir? I already forgot what come was. I think it's venir. Or verde.
Informal. Puedes venir.
Puedes
Oh,
venir.
got it right.
So this is what we're going to be using to talk with friends. No,
Puedes
this
venir.
S, we're going to be hearing it a lot. If it helps you make the association, you might have heard ¿Cómo estás? How are you? The S on the end of estás there is this informal S. Puedes. So, can't you come?
¿Cómo
¿No puedes venir?
estás?
No puedes venir? Why can't you come?
Why can't you come? ¿Por qué no puedes venir?
¿Por qué no puedes venir?
¿Por qué no puedes venir? I want to know why you can't come.
I want to know why you can't come. I want to know. ¿Quiere to know? No. Quiere verde. I want to know. Quiere verde porque no puedes. I'm just looking at the ceiling. Venir. All right, that's my answer. I don't even know what I said. I'm not even sure if to know is I already forgot. Venir.
Quiero. Oh, to know. Okay, I'm going know and knowledge, and that's not taking me anywhere.
Boys got savvy.
Ah, yes.
Saber. Quiere saber. Alright. Quiere saber. I want to know. Quiere saber. Porque no puede. Puedes. Venir.
So, I want to know.
Quiere saber.
Quiero saber.
I want. Quiero saber.
Ver.
Quiero saber why
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué
you can't come.
No puedes venir.
no puedes venir?
Very good. Very good. If we address each part by part, and apply all of our mental energy just to the part we need, and then forget it. Quiero saber por qué no puedes venir.
Quiero saber. No. Porque puedes saber. No, saber.
Very good. So, to recap, we have are verbs and we have ir verbs. For all of the verbs, we take off the ending ar, ir, and we put o for the I version.
Yes.
So, vender is to sell, and I sell is
Vender. Vendo.
Vendo.
vendo. Comprar is to buy, and I buy is
Comprar. Complo. Complo.
Compro.
compro. Good.
Compro.
Llegar is to arrive. Llegar, and I arrive is
Llegar. Llegor. Llegar. Llegaro.
Llegaro. Llego.
Llego. Good.
Llego.
So with this rule, we can
Llego.
take any verb and we can do this. If it's regular, maybe it's irregular and we try it and we make a mistake. So for example, salir is to leave or to go out. If we apply this rule,
Salir. Saliro.
what are we going to come up with?
Salo.
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 But it's wrong. It's salgo. So it's one of those go instead of or, like vengo,
Salgo.
I'm coming.
To leave.
Tengo.
Tengo, I
Tengo.
have, salgo, I leave, I'm going out. They're quite common verbs. We tend to find in all languages that the most common verbs are the most irregular. Esperar means to wait and to hope, which is interesting. And it's accurate enough. I mean, you're not doing much more than waiting when you hope. We have it in the word desperate, actually. Des is un, and you're hopeless when you're desperate. So esperar is to wait or to hope. How do you say I'm waiting, or I'm hoping, or I wait, or I hope?
Quiero desperar. No, wait. Despero. Despero.
Espero.
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 Now, how do you say he waits?
Lo despero. Lo despor. Lo despere. Lo desperi. Lo desperi? Despero. Despero. Desperar. Despero. Desperi. Desperi?
Espere.
Espere?
I'm really glad you made that mistake, actually, because it's a wonderful point to
Wonderful
elaborate on.
speak.
Before we touch a verb,
Oh.
we want to
Alright, here we go. Alright, time right now. There, it's exactly 12 a.m. on the 14th. This is the first time in the series that we have overstretched before the day is over. I do apologize. I should have started this sooner. But we technically started on the day, so it still kind of counts, right? Give me a break. I'm not perfect, and it doesn't matter, right? And for Duolingo, it kind of does, because then your streak will just end, which would be sad. So, yeah. Alright, continuing.
take 1 split second to go esperar our verb. Otherwise, what happens? Our brain hears e from esperar, and it wants to put an e. What your mind is doing there, putting an e because you have esbe and it fits better, is actually even ingrained in other languages. For example, in Turkish, you have something called vowel harmony, and when you're adding on suffixes, there's like 2 or 4, depending on the suffix, 2 or 4 different versions of that suffix that you can add on, so it can agree with the vowel before. So there's something in your mind that would prefer an e there, of course, because it's esbe. And like I said, you even see this formalized in other languages, like in this phenomenon of vowel harmony. So to stop that process from happening, you must run back to the to form, and then you take control.
Espera.
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 And espera means he, she, it, you formal wait or are waiting, is waiting. We can build the rest. So how do you say they wait?
Esperas.
Esperan.
If you want to say
They ends with end. I see his. I understand his analogy when it comes to memorizing versus remembering application. All right, we're not borrowing stuff. We are adapting the things that we until it just becomes second nature. So this is an interesting learning method because the more mistakes you do, the more you realize it's a mistake, the less you keep doing it in the future, because those that make the same mistake and continue to make that mistake are just fools, and we don't want to be a fool now, do we? Right? We don't want to be stuck. We want to keep moving forward. Anyway, esperas.
waiting for me, we don't need the word for. It's just like they await me. We don't need the word for. So how do you say they await me?
They await me. They await me. Esperanme.
Esperan. Me. Sorry. Me esperan.
Me espera. The only option.
You have to do the inrok. Me esperan. Me esperan.
Option there, because it's a changed verb. Me esperan. They're not waiting for me.
No me esperan.
No me esperan.
Good, no me esperan. I want to know why they're not waiting for me.
I want to know. He likes adding, I want to know why. They're not waiting for me. Alright, ¿Quieres saber? I want to know. ¿Quieres saber por qué? Why? They're not waiting for me. Oh, quiero saber. Quiero saber por qué no. Dipper. I already forgot. Waiting. Alright. Desperar. Desperan. Me. Quiero saber por qué no desperanme. Is that right?
I want to know
Quiero
Saber
why.
por qué.
por qué no me esperan.
Very good. Quiero saber.
Alright, I made the mistake of putting the me at the end. That's fine because that is how you learn. Just keep making the mistakes, alright? There's no harm in making the mistakes, alright? Tomorrow, I'll probably do the same thing, put me at the end, because that's what feels natural to me. But it's an Anarok style, so you have to put the me before that. So yeah.
¿Por qué no me esperan? Well done.
I was just very happy that I remembered saber.
Ah, good.
Finally.
Saber, no, with a B.
Saber.
Ah,
Saber.
Saber.
Good.
That's me. Saber.
Isn't it from savvy?
Yeah, there is a grey area between V and B, so it will change between languages. Actually, a very nice example of this is the word for vocabulary. Vocabulary in Spanish is vocabulario.
Vocabulario.
It's spelled with a V. But the word for mouth in Spanish is boca, spelled with a B. Now, of
Boca.
course, vocabulario is coming from boca. Your vocabulary is your mouth, you lady. This gives us another rule, actually. Words ending
Vocabulary.
"ary" will become ario. So
Vocabulary.
necessary,
Necesario.
Necesario.
contrary.
Contrario.
Contrario.
Good.
See, I like how he teaches, because he connects things from the student that divulge into other things that we learn. It doesn't feel like it's a scripted thing. It really feels natural. It feels like it's quenching the thirst for the interest that is piking you, which is good, because you are learning a new language, and as you learn these new languages, you want to it's like dating. You want to know the other person, right? Here you want to know why this language is like this, why it's like this. And then with the similarities in English, coming from that, Latin is just modern, Spanish is just modern Latin, and then English is a derivative of that in some shape or form. Then it's interesting that you can actually just find the similarities and teach it that way, and then you can just increase your vocabulary in a way that you wouldn't really understand until actually someone teaches you. So yeah, that's my take today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's live stream. I'm Josh V. Castro. Let's learn, keep learning these languages together, keep our streaks going. Until next time, see ya.